Hello everybody, it's Canada Grass here, and this is a set report for Supergirl Season 6, Episode 16, that was filmed about a week or so ago in George Wayneborne Park in Vancouver. They were filming in an area they'd filmed in a couple of months earlier, except this time slightly different cast there. Melissa Benoist is obviously out there, as you can see. Chyler Leigh is out there. Jesse Rath, and this time joining them is McGrath, and they were doing this scene with these big metal machines there that you see in the background. And you can tell this is a rehearsal because they've still got their protective equipment on for it. When you're not filming, you have to still wear the stuff, the masks or shields, depending what you're using. But once they start filming, they take them off. So this is obviously in between takes. You can actually see that those people coming out right now to bring them their masks and stuff as soon as they're finished filming. They don't really get to just hang out without them on very much. Here's the scene. The three of them are just standing there looking for something, as you could see earlier. Sentinel there, Alex Danvers, Chyler Leigh, she was looking through that set of binoculars, and then they are interrupted by something that makes them get into like a defensive line here. I don't know what it is. I know it's some type of monster, and I know it's shooting something at them, but I don't know any more than that. And you see Supergirl fly off there as the other three stand around, and those machines get hit by whatever that mystery monster is. So they're now like, oh, we have to hold these things up. And while all that's going on, Lena is looking at her iPad or whatever it is, tablet, and she's just trying to figure out something. I don't know what. But yeah, that was the duration of this scene, but they shot it for quite a while. I've been to a lot of sets over the years, and I don't know too often that I can say they spent more time on a particular scene than was spent on this one that day. This is a different angle of it, obviously. You had to move around a couple of times because, when they move the camera, you have to move so that you're not standing in their way. So this is a different angle. You get to see from this side where Katie and Jesse are more in focus. Alex is way off to the side, so I couldn't really see her in the scene. And Supergirl was really far out, so Here's that part where they're all standing there talking, and you can see from there, as soon as they go running, Alex goes out of my view there for a second, then she's going to cross back and go the other way, whereas Supergirl will fly off, and when she flies off, she's obviously out of the scene then. Usually, I have more to say about this, but this was the only scene they did on that day, so I have 8 minutes of this footage. I don't know what else to tell you about it at this moment. Yeah, you can see here Melissa's smiling in between takes. Someone must have said something funny or clever, and she's getting ready to shoot eventually because she's got her mask off and the camera's right there. There she goes. She does her little hop and jumps into the scene. And everyone's like, hey, how you doing? What's up? And she's like, well, you know what? We've got a superhero show to film. Let's film that. I don't know what was so funny, but everyone found it amusing. So here they are again, doing that scene. I just noticed that Lena is smiling and laughing at the start of the scene. I wonder why. I never noticed that before. There's Chyler walking to the tents in between breaks. I actually had other footage of a couple of the others walking to the tents in between breaks, but it didn't turn out very well. I didn't know until I got home, or else I would have maybe tried again later, but I thought I had some footage of Katie and Jesse and Melissa too, but those clips did not turn out as well, so I scrapped those. Apologies for the bouncing around there. When you're standing around, you're trying to find the exact spot to stand, because sometimes you're standing somewhere and then maybe someone gets in your way and you have to move out of the way, so you gotta move around a little bit sometimes. I really am grasping at straws here, trying to find something to talk about in this scene, because I mean, I have explained it in detail, and like I said, 8 minutes of this, and yeah, so maybe we should just sit here and appreciate the scene for a second, because I don't know what else to add at the moment. Those binoculars that Chyler is using look backwards to me, but I'm sure that's how they're supposed to actually look. I don't know what they're supposed to do, if they're just regular binoculars, or if she's looking for something specific with those binoculars. Like, are they fine-tuned to look for a particular thing? I don't know. Wish I had more information on that. Because the way she holds them, they actually look backwards to me. Like, I feel like the other end is the end you're supposed to hold your eyes, but obviously, I mean, they would have told her to do that properly if that wasn't the case after 1 or 2 takes. So yeah, here they are acting like all startled. Supergirl flies off, and then in a moment you're going to see Alex and Brainy run off to those machines to save them. Oh no, it's been hit. You go take this one, I'll get that one. And yeah, you know, I don't know what those machines are supposed to do. If someone does have an idea what they do, you know, feel free to put it in the comments. At this time, I have zero idea. I'm sure Lena's got some reason that she's in the field with them. I mean, she could have probably done all this tech stuff from a van or something and not be in the middle of the field, because like I said, the director at one point, he's doing like a pew 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 sound like they're being shot at, and you'd be like, well, the superheroes, I understand being out there because they need to do the superhero stuff, but why is the tech person standing in the middle of the field when there's a person who actively shoots at stuff? I don't understand that strategy. But yeah, this is it, and that is it that I have for Supergirl at this time. They have a couple more months left, so I'm sure I'll run into them again at some point. But here's Katie McGrath twirling her umbrella too. Photos from that day. There are a lot more than this in my blog post. There's probably like 3 times as many as there is in this post, so if you want to check the blog post, it's linked in the description below. But obviously I could have probably posted more, but this was already running such a long video already. I kind of just picked a handful. I actually ended up picking a lot more than I wanted. I was trying to cut it down to about 15 or 20, and I think it's like 25 or so more here than I had hoped. That's why the video is running so long. Here's the whole team, you know, doing that scene. You know, there's Katie with Chyler to the side looking off in a different direction. Got Katie and Jesse Rath here. Katie's got a smile on her face. Smiling again, this time with Chyler there. Here we have Jesse doing the scene where he's holding that thing up while Katie's doing whatever she's doing on her tablet. There's Katie in between takes. Here she is getting her wardrobe fixed up. There's Melissa in between takes. She's got a smile on her face. There's Jesse again doing his scene with Katie yelling something to someone. I don't recall why she's yelling. There's Melissa doing her up, up, and away. There's the whole team there, and Katie's got like some weird look on her face. Here's Chyler getting her makeup touched up in between takes. And there's Chyler again, just standing there waiting to do the scene, or in the middle of the scene. I can't remember exactly what might that spot be at that moment. There's Katie and Melissa together. Here is Katie one more time, and here is Melissa one more time, and that is it for this set. I will hopefully have some more soon. This is the last set I know of for Supergirl right now, so I kinda not sure when my next one might be. So until then, thanks for dropping by, and if you want to see more of the photos, I will have those linked in the description below. Thanks. Bye.